What's up, you guys? I have not vlogged for a hot minute. As you can see, I am full-term pregnant. I'm actually 40 weeks on Tuesday. With my first baby earlier, I only made it to 38 weeks. So to be pregnant for over 39 weeks, it just feels very long. I was anticipating that this baby was going to come early, and clearly this little boy wants to stay in mummy's tummy longer. So that's fine. He's already in position and engaged. It's just a matter of when he wants to come. If this is one of the first videos that you're jumping on in my channel, my name is Alice and I document and share life events and my creative passions, as well as motherhood. And speaking about motherhood, I am about to give birth to my second child. I thought that I would put together a little video of everything that I've done in the third trimester to prepare for this birth. With my first birth, I had the most beautiful experience. I did a natural water birth, no medical intervention, no tear or anything. It was intense, but it was an amazing labor, an amazing birth, and a great positive experience. There were a few things that I prepared for the first birth that I believe helped me have the best experience that I'm applying again for the second round. Now, I must admit, I didn't incorporate all of these things that I'm about to share until late 35 weeks, I would say. I had just been so busy with finishing off work because I was back for only 6 months. I'm looking after a toddler, so she is turning 18 months in a couple days. Obviously still very dependent on me, and so there was just a lot that I was juggling. And it's not that I wasn't thinking about the second birth, it's just time had flown by, and then I was like, hang on, wait, I'm about to give birth in the next couple of months. I need to start preparing for that. So there were a few things that I did that I would love to share later in the vlog. But one of the first things that I've done is actually take an aquabumps class. Now, this is a class where it's run by a physio / water therapist. Basically, you're in a class with many other pregnant women of all different stages. I think you're more than welcome to go from first trimester, but I entered in third trimester. You do all of these pelvic muscle focused exercises, but in the water, which makes it so pleasurable because you feel so light, the water is so warm, and it is such a fun thing to do. It's a 50-minute long class. For the last 15 minutes, we get to float in the water, and the instructor dims the lights, there's music going. I found that so helpful, working on all the pelvic muscles and preparing my body, but using water to help with gravity and making yourself feel lighter so that you can do the exercises that you can't usually do when you're not in water. And so I just love that, and I found that so helpful for my first birth, and probably why I wanted to do a water birth. The second thing that I've been doing is just home stretches and exercises using my medicine bowl. And since turning 35-36 weeks, I've tried to do it daily, just for 10-15 minutes, where I just follow a little exercise on YouTube, which I'll link a few of my favorites in the bio. But I've kind of learnt how to do the basic exercises that you need to do. And so I just play my birth playlist, my relaxing music. I just work on those pelvic muscles and stretching using the medicine bowl, which is just super helpful, especially being so late in this pregnancy. And so I hope you enjoy this little short vlog of preparing with me for this birth. And so please pray for me that this birth will go well.
I reckon she'd be in Tuesday. She might be in Saturday, maybe.
I just finished my Pilates class. I do a one-on-one physio Pilates class twice a week, and I've been doing it since about 36 weeks of pregnancy. It has been so helpful. I did it with my first baby, and I worked a lot on pelvic muscles and just strengthening my legs, my hips, and everything, my core of what's left of it, and all the pelvic muscles and everything. I couldn't unfortunately record my session, but it was amazing. Now I'm finished. I had a little walk over to the shops. I got myself Powerade and I am about to munch on this salted caramel fudge protein bar, which I'm so excited to eat, and we'll go have lunch very soon. I have just gotten back from the shops. I've put Aaliyah down for a nap and I've grabbed a few things that I had run out of. A few other things that I also did to prepare for this birth is drink an immense amount of raspberry leaf tea. I'm pretty sure it's a suggestion that you don't start drinking raspberry leaf tea until you're about 36 weeks. So I started at 36 weeks. I did have a better brand, which I'll link in my bio, but I did find this at the chemist, which is the raspberry leaf tea with rose, which is similar to the one that I got, but there's a specific one that I would love to suggest for anyone wanting to try raspberry leaf tea as a natural way of preparing your uterus for birth, and so really jumping on that. And the other thing is dates. Now I am in love and have been in love with medjool dates, so I bought this pitted version of the medjool dates and I've just been munching on that as well. So medjool dates, or dates in general, will help, and raspberry leaf tea, which are a few other ways that you can help prepare everything inside for birth and labor. I am going to finish up this vlog very soon, but there were a few more things that helped me prepare for this birth. The second to last thing is walking, and walking could range from a couple minutes to 10 to 15 minutes. I know that in your third trimester sometimes it is a little bit difficult to do long walks, but I found it very helpful, even if it was just me walking with my toddler up and down our street or around our front yard or a backyard. Walking just really helped my body just keep active, but also so that baby being in prime position, walking helped allow some more room for baby to engage for birth. But I wanted to save this last tip, or this last thing that I have been doing to prepare for this birth, and that is practicing breathing techniques. Now, honestly, breathing, I believe, was the main thing that I did for my first birth. literally from my first contraction to the pushing of my baby allowed me to have the most incredible experience with birth, and it allowed me to not fear this second birth or not fear what is about to come. Birth isn't just something to get through, but I believe our bodies, we were created for it. So practicing breathing and how important it is to breathe through every contraction and every push, especially if you're aiming to have a natural birth, it not only gave me confidence walking into the unknown for my first birth, but I believe it also promoted a positive birth experience. It improved my pain perception, reduced any experience of trauma for me. It also empowered me to be more centered in my choices around birth when it came to game day. It allowed me to feel in control even when I still had to surrender my body to the whole labor and birth process, if that makes any sense. So if you can take anything away from this video, please practice breathing techniques. It was the number one thing that helped me, and it'll be the number one thing that will help me for this birth. I hope that me just opening up a little bit about what I've been doing helps some other mamas as well that are about to enter a season of pregnancy and giving birth. These were just a few things that helped me prep for both my births, but I thought in real time while I'm in my second pregnancy and about to have my second baby, I thought that it would also be an encouragement for many people watching. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you have a beautiful week. See you later.